What is up? This is Zyos bringing you my first ever commentary, first ever upload on my new channel, and I'm doing it over a 30-4 gameplay in Modern Warfare 3 free-for-all. I'm rocking the MSR, Autumn Camo, FMG secondaries. Yep, before you say it, I know they're overpowered. This is an old gameplay. I just wanted to get something up because of my lack of uploads dealing with everything, including the awesome intro you just saw, the logo getting done, my background, which still isn't quite finished. We should be seeing that up soon. Much thanks to Gazzy for getting that for me. And now back to this. If you're wondering why I hadn't uploaded this last week, it's because I had to deal with some personal stuff. My job laid off a lot of people, including me, so I've been dealing with some crazy stuff going on right now. But I apologize, and we should be back on track now. My editing should be coming up too. Should be getting some montages together. Hope to see a lot of guys at MLG Columbus coming up. And that's what this is mostly going to focus on, is the competitive side to gaming. Now, I don't know if you're joining me now. I don't know if you joined me before. But I come from a competitive background. It's what I started in. Gears of War 1, MLG. It's what I did. It's what I had fun doing. Unfortunately for us, Gears is no longer on the circuit, and Gears 2 sucked anyways, so I didn't want to play that. Played some Halo at events with some friends, good guys, good times, and what I'm hoping right now from a competitive standpoint is I would love to get back into the game, but I want to be playing Counter-Strike. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, which, there isn't a lot of publicized commercials or anything for the new Counter-Strike, to say the least. It's called Counter-Strike Global Offensive, coming for early 2012. We haven't gotten a release date yet. I hate Valve for that reason. I really would like to know when to expect this game. They are running a beta for it right now. It's PC only, so if you want to try to get into the beta, you better have a PC. And it's going to be hard. I'm going to be honest. There's not giving a lot of beta codes out. And for those of you wondering why they haven't set a release date, but they are running a beta, it's because Valve actually cares about their game. Now, when Call of Duty runs a beta, it's not to change anything. The game has already been made. It's more or less just for you guys to get to play early. And Valve doesn't do that. They actually use a beta for what it's meant. They use the customer feedback, and they make changes in the game. So just because the beta is out now does not mean the game's going to come out in, 2-3 weeks. We might have to wait a little bit, and we're just going to have to deal with that. I was a die-hard Counter-Strike fan back in the day, and I can't wait for it to come out. Now, if MLG's picking it up or not is a different story. For those of you that aren't aware, Counter-Strike is still played. The original one. We got 10 plus years of time this game has been out, and it's still the most balanced and competitive shooter out. Unlike Call of Duty, which, unfortunately, as much as I enjoy playing Call of Duty, competitively, it's just not near as fun. And from a public standard, the game is just getting gimmicky. Let's face it, it's a blockbuster. It's become mainstream, and that's just not good. It's good for the company, it's not good for the player. Because then you end up with things like, oh my god, I have a super striker. These FMGs that I'm using now are super easy to get kills with. And, I'm sorry, but the trophy system's the gayest thing I've ever seen. When they put that in the game, when I started my game up and realized what the trophy system can do, I was just amazed. I'm like, really? A disco ball duct taped to a stick is going to stop a Predator missile instead of stop an RPG. That's just retarded. They put all this stuff in for newbie players to excel, and you're seeing me excel right now with some FMGs. I'm sorry, guys. I apologized again. This is an old one. If you couldn't tell, I was still 10 prestige. I was reset by Infinity Ward. Thank you, guys. So, if that didn't set off the old gameplay, I apologize. But, yeah, so we're looking for the circuit. First event, end of March. It's going to be Columbus. It's where I live. I will be there. I will not be playing, that I know. I may. There's some friends that I think wanted me to play some Halo with them. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but Halo is fun. I love all shooters. Unfortunately for you guys, I've been loving Battlefield a little bit more than Call of Duty at the moment. You thank my friend Karma Kill for that. Got me into Battlefield, said I would never like it. You know, I hadn't traded it in yet, but I was planning on it. And currently, I'm loving that game a lot more than Call of Duty. Just a lot more fun. Sniping in it is fun. Just everything you could do. You play against your friend, crash you kamikaze your jet into his tank, like, just do stupid shit, and it's fun. It's just plain old fun. This game, the maps are small. It's like every Call of Duty coming out, the maps keep getting smaller. The maps coming out for this game I didn't enjoy. Like, all the new maps, I think what's that one? Is it Overwatch or whatever? That one that's on the rooftops or whatever, that high-rise like map. That's the only one I kind of like. The other two I really didn't care for. I wasn't really impressed with the map pack, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys have bought it. I have Elite, so I don't really have a choice but to download it and try it. But, yeah, so we'll see what the new Call of Duty brings. I say that knowing there'll be a new one out every year. So hopefully Treyarch does something. As much as I bitched about Black Ops, I actually did enjoy Black Ops. It had some fun in it and was a little bit more balanced in this game. I was a little mad at them for how they treated sniper rifles in Black Ops, but in Modern Warfare 3, I feel like it's almost too easy. Like, and if you're a YouTube sniper, you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to standards. You know, if it's not a perfect quad on the screen, it doesn't count. You know, the standards are just ridiculously high now. And although it's not impossible to pull these shots off, it makes stale. It makes for a stale... Yeah, excuse me, guys. Makes for a stale gaming. Like, it makes for a like, you go to any team's website and see, unless you know the player personally, you can go to any team's website and see the same thing. Here's another quad, here's another quad, here's another quad. Oh, you got another quad, there's a quad. It just gets boring to watch, and that's why, although my first montages will be similar, because I have a crap ton of clips that are just, you know, the same. Quads are better, or, you know, some interesting shots. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that. We're rounding up the end of it here. You just saw me fail, and then I just go for the easy kill, but yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to always stick to the standards, guys. I try to keep it fresh for you. You'll see different montages, too, not just Modern Warfare. It'll be Battlefield and other shooters, probably a Gears video or two. So, yeah, stick around, guys. I'm sorry this took so long to get out, and I'm sorry if I bored you. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you.